Philadelphia. MLB Network is live from Citizens Bank Park. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Chicago. Stepping now, Albert Almora. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First offering on its way. And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball one, and we're officially underway in Philadelphia. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. A cool 47 degrees tonight at first pitch. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Almora with an even count, 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball four. Here's Javier Baez. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He's 1 for 2. Here's the first pitch to him. And that slider's almost in the dirt. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. Almora aboard here at first with nobody out. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike two. Velasquez is a strikeout master on the mound. It will not be uncommon to see him reach a double-digit strikeout total when he goes out there. He uses that to his advantage in just about every start.
He sure does, Matty V. And I think one of the keys for him is he gets ahead in the count early. You'll know if he's on when he gets strike one, strike two early on, and then he expands the zone, has great command of his pitches, and has a knack for making hitters chase pitches out of the strike zone.
He's set. Here it comes. Up around the face. Runner at first here, one man out. A ball and a strike.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone now. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. In there, and it's 0-1.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3 in the inning. So striding forward now, Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the first pitch here from Lester. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. His past history against John Lester, a number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Herrera can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitchers' hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. First pitch coming. Here it is. Chopper to short. Zobrist has it, and a good decision to throw as he is toast at second base. Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Michael Franco. His past history against John Lester, just a 1-for-12 career line. Here comes the first pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Franco, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. 1-1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
2 balls and a strike to count. Franco ahead with a 3-1 count now.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Throw in time, and the side is returned. The next Cub up, Kyle Schwarber, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the 2nd inning. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So in now for Chicago, Wilson Contreras. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch of the at-bat. Bouncer up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Here's Jason Hayward now. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He's 1 for 4. From the stretch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. 3-2 pitch. And there he goes towards second. The next 3-2. He's running again. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Herrera's there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So here now is the pitcher, John Lester. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. 0-1 count, and the pitch. On attempt misses. The throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Man at second here with 2 away, and set to go now is the shortstop Ben Zobrist. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Lays off 1-0. Contreras at second with 2 down. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Herrera. And that's the 3rd out. Striding in, Cesar Hernandez. His past history against John Lester, he's just 2 for 12. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Hit on the ground to third. Bryant's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So next to the plate for the Phils, number 4. He's ready for his first AB here in this one.
Number 4.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. 1-1 on its way from Lester. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Up next will be Nick Williams.
Right fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him. Runners on the move for second. In there, now the throw. Not in time as he steals second. Now Lester's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. So stepping in, Vince Velasquez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And that is through into left field, a base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Jorge Alfaro trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. No balls and a strike to count. Lester sets. Here it is on 0-1. Started that swing a bit too early.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little.
And we'll have to leave it there. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He'll lead it off against Vince Velasquez. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right
here. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He's 1 for 3. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
And he'll step off. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Velasquez just to the right of the mound, and that retires the side. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Odubel Herrera.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Almora comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Rhys Hoskins. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. And that misses, ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Shack swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Ready for another chance? Carlos Santana, 0 for 1 here in the early going. In the dirt here. Throw won't get him. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Riding in once again, Maikel Franco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he takes ball 1. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. And he'll take this one as well. It's now 2-0 to the Philly third baseman.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
And he'll get under it to put it away. Digging in to try it again, Anthony Rizzo. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
1-1.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. The 2-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Williams is under it. He's got it 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Schwarber. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And a fastball that misses up in the zone here. It's 2-1. 2-2 to the Cubs catcher.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame. So coming to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that misses inside 1-0. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2.
1 strike.
The 2-1 home. Oh, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Baez comes up with it. Throw in time. As he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Ready now, number 4. He singled his last time up. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 5.
Lester gets the sign. First pitch on the way. A less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Check his swing there and pops this one up. And Rizzo able to make the catch. Now at the plate, Jason Hayward.
Leading off for the Cubs, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Herrera is right there, one down. And now the Cubs pitcher, John Lester, who was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he lays off there, 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Cubs pitcher at the plate trailing with a 1-2 count.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
And a swing and a miss here, and that's about what you'd expect from a pitcher, I suppose. There are two away. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Didn't waste any time like the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Albert Almora. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one. Comes set, and the 0-1 is taken. That's ball one. Zobrist is off at first with two away. One and two now as that's in there at the knees. The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Herrera's there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Standing in, Vince Velasquez, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth. And no swing, apparently, ball one. The pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two.
It's great to be able to face a pitcher to lead off the inning and get yourself a quick out. But now you find yourself down 2-0, and he's licking his chops for a fastball.
In there, a base hit. Digging in, Jorge Alfaro. He's 0 for 1 thus far. On the ground to the left side. Bryant is up with it to second for one. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Odubel Herrera. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Sent on the ground out to second. Spin throw. Throw on to first. Here's Javier Baez.
Leading out for the Cubs.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Javier Baez.
Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
3-1 to him now. Here's the 3-1. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Hit down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th. Now a quick move here to step off and look to run it back. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Phillies, number 57, Luis Garcia.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a whip, but a good slider that time. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Baez On at first, nobody out. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And a very big mistake as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And the recovery's not going to be in time at third, and that should be ruled a wild pitch. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout. And here's indication from the dugout of an intentional pass, and that will load the bases here and set up the force at the plate. First pitch coming, here it is. Fastball that just misses inside.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Got him. So they're unable to even put the ball in play here, and now 1 more out can get him out of this mess with the game still tied. First pitch on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Here it comes on 1-1. Popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
I'll tell you right now, he let go of that one, and he wanted to pull it back. That was a hanger, bad spot over the heart of the plate. He's lucky. He's lucky that's getting sent back to him.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Adam Morgan answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. 2 out, bases loaded. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
I mean, that's just an awesome curveball right there. A 12-6 breaker with nasty downward tilt. You know, the game's getting back to that good 4-seam fastball breaking ball instead of the sinker slider guy.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Contreras gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Hoskins retired, and there's 1 away. Now the first pitch here from Lester. And that misses low and away, ball 1.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
Santana in front with a 2-0 count. Now the 2-0. Swinging on 2-0, and it's chopped foul at the plate. The 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Hit high and deep to right center. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Maikel Franco. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Sharp ground ball to third. Right to Bryant. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. MLB Network brings you baseball from under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's interleague baseball next on MLB Network. Into the box, Brett Gardner. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a liner. And he is going to have extra bases to start the evening. And he's going to try for 3 right out of the chute tonight. And a great start to the game as he's in with a leadoff triple. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. RBI chance early on here with a man at third following the leadoff triple. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
Behind 0-2 now. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Next for New York, Giancarlo Stanton. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
Fouled off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Coming to the plate now, Didi Gregorius. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And that's waved at and missed for strike one. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. Now at the plate, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he is out on the tag. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Rhys Hoskins. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So next to the plate for the Phils, Carlos Santana. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Stanton has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies, Maikel Franco, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Popped him up. Torreyes got it, and the side is retired. So stepping in, Gary Sanchez. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Now here it comes. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball. Three and 0 now.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Neil Walker.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. First offering on its way. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly, and there's out number 2. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Now at the plate, number 25. He readies for his first plate appearance. First pitch coming, here it is. And a fastball just a bit high. Now a throw over, and he is tagged out. Digging in now, Cesar Hernandez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
First delivery to him on the way. Pulled toward right center field. Gardner's after it. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded.
Hernandez takes the turn at third. He wants it all, and he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable. Into the box now, number 4. He stands in for the first time in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. And they won't have a play as he reaches at first. Let's see how this is scored. Digging in, Nick Williams. First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
First pitch on its way. Check swing called strike, 0-1. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Tapped out in front of home. Spin throw gets him at first. The only play he had, and he made it a good one. Settling in now, Jorge Alfaro. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. And the changeup is way low that time. Men on third with 2 down. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. Stepping up to the plate, number 25. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike. That's a ball.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. To 2-2 now.
Good back-to-back sliders right there. That just tells me that he feels really good about his breaking ball, and if he continues to have good command of that hard slider, he should continue to do well in this ballgame.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So here now is the pitcher, Luis Severino. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. 2-0 now.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. The 2-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Severino is retired, 2 down now. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Brett Gardner. He ripped a triple to open up the game.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Count now, a ball and a strike. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. The 2-1. Strike 2 swinging.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and striding in once again, Odubel Herrera. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it. Makes the play. 1 away. Ready for another chance. Rhys Hoskins. He reached on a single in his first try. First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. And oh, a diving try, but it's off his glove, so the at-bat will continue. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
This one's down to third. And into left field for a 1-out hit. So now Carlos Santana. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now a bluff here as he steps off to looking back at first. He's set, and the pitch. Fouled away. Hoskins leads off first with 1 away. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Swing and a little tapper.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Hit sharply on the ground. And that will be a base hit here for Santana. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Franco. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Has a look, now the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. 0-1, here it comes. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. From the belt. Kicks and deals. Now a swing and an easy fly ball out toward right center. Number 25 backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. And he is in there. Ready now, Cesar Hernandez. And he made it exciting early on as he circled the bases with an inside-the-park home run his first time up. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. And that's in there for his strike, 1-1. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. Gregorius is there. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. Here's big Aaron Judge. Here comes the first pitch. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. First pitch on its way. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. 1-1 home. Misses off the plate. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Digging in for his second at-bat, Didi Gregorius will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Takes a knee-high fastball. Popped him up. Franco has a play, and the inning is over. Striding into the box, number 4, set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Number 4.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A bouncer to the left side, backhanded. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Right fielder, number 5.
Now at the plate, Nick Williams. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And this is popped high in the air toward the left side. Torreyes is there, 2 gone. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Nick Pivetta. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. This pitch is popped up. Walker over to his left, and that retires. Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. The 2-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And it's fouled away. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Here's Neil Walker. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Hit to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ronald Torreyes. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Good movement there, and he's not even close. 1-1.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Lifted in the air to center field. Number 4 will put this one away, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Jorge Alfaro, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Jorge Alfaro.
First pitch of the at-bat. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
0-1, here it comes. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Here's the 0-2. Missed with a slider. The 1-2. Fouled off. Another 1-2 delivery. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Riding in once again, Rhys Hoskins. He singled his last time up. High pop-up. Walker shading to his right. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So now Carlos Santana. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch on its way. Down the first baseline. Walker has it. And he will apply the tag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 25. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Line towards center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. And he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely. So striding in, Luis Severino, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he pops up the bunt attempt. And Santana will watch it into the glove for the first out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Brett Gardner. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ballgame. He's set. Here it comes. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Now the 1-1 pitch. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Big lead there at second. Now the pitch. He swings and misses. Throw down. Not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. Now a move by the manager to bring the corners in. So they'll try to cut down the runner at home, but they'll give up the run for an out if it's hit to a middle infielder. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Here's big Aaron Judge, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. That's by him for strike 1.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And that's taken up and in for ball 2. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he...
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike. Ready for another shot now, Michael Franco. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Ready once again, Cesar Hernandez. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Hey, what a great pitch right there in a big situation. To pull a string on that changeup, he knew that hitter was going to be super aggressive.
Behind 0-2 now. Franco gets his lead at first, nobody out. On the ground to short, this could be 2. There's 1. On to first, and they get them both. So next to the plate for the Phils, number 4. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit sharply on the ground. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. At the plate, Nick Williams. No hits to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Runners off for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. Is not going to get him as he swipes second. 1 run, 7 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And it's 1-1. Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry. Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Oh, and not a swing for the bubblegum card there. It's 1-1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
I mean, that's just an awesome curveball right there. A 12-6 breaker with nasty downward tilt. You know, the game's getting back to that good four-seam fastball breaking ball instead of the sinker slider guy.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Hoskins waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Williams racing back. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hot shot down the line. So this is foul for the first strike. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. 1-1. Ripped down the line. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. The throw into second. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away. Digging in once again, Neil Walker. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch on its way. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Herrera's there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in, Ronald Torreyes. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And he just misses with a curveball. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back.
Here it is, the 3-0. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Ranging back is Herrera. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Up next will be Nick Williams. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Leading off for the Phillies, right fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Williams.
No balls and 1 strike. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Still a ball and 2 strikes. High fly ball out to deep right field. Judge ranging back, and they have taken the lead. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Nick Toretto. Third at-bat in this one. He's bounced out and popped out in his 2-3. Pedro Florimon will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 18, Pedro Florimon.
Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. This one's down to third. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Jorge Alfaro. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. David Robertson takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. First pitch coming, here it is. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss. Hit on the ground to third. And that's the 2nd out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Odubel Herrera. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Heading after it is Judge. And that ends the inning.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Phillies.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Number 25. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
The 1-0. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. And Santana will watch it into the glove for the first out. Next for New York, David Robertson. He's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Check swing as he pops this one onto the right side. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. So striding in, Brett Gardner. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Number 4, he's there, and the side is retired. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 0-1 on its way. Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
First baseman, number
Ready, here's the first offering, and he fouls this one off. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. A check swing here, appealed down to third, but Matthew Ross says he held up, ball 1. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Maikel Franco. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. Digging in, the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. He was a double play victim last time around.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to.
And hang on, he's out. Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch coming. Here it is. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses. Ball 2.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Number 4 waits on it. One down. At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Started that swing a bit too early.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Number 4 takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Here, Didi Gregorius. There was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Adam Morgan gets the call here as he'll try and look for one out to finish this thing off.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk.
Williams is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
When you go out there and punch out 11 hitters and you put your team in a great position to win a ball game, you deserve all of the recognition.